Hello everyone, welcome to Stonehearth with BANTO. So today guys, I want to actually do some building. So this episode is going to be heavily focused on building some buildings. So I've been having two ideas and I think I might go for a new one that I just had. So we're going to make another building, and I think we're going to start with designing it kind of like at the outside of our town. And we're going to wait until it's morning so we can see a little bit better. Okay, so the morning has arrived. So we're gonna be designing a new building, and I had two ideas. So one was more like a long house, it's gonna be like a 2-story, and the other one would be, I'm gonna kind of show you guys kind of how the shape would roughly be. So one way would be that I would make a building that would be in the shape of, like it would be going like this. It would like cross itself, kinda like that. Both direction, all those directions. The other one is that it will be like a 2-story building, and they won't be part of the same building. It would be almost like there's two different buildings. So I was looking up some inspiration on Google, which is a great idea if you wanna find some inspiration for your builds. And I found a pretty cool Viking fantasy building that I think looked pretty cool. So it has like a staircase leading up to the middle part of it, which would be the upper part of the building. So it's gonna be in two different parts. And we can start first with laying out the base. So I'm gonna do an elevated stone foundation. So I'm gonna go with something like a charcoal carbon, maybe this one. And I prefer to work with odd numbers while building, so that's what we're gonna do today again. And we'll need to make this one go up like 2 steps or so. This is where we're gonna be putting kind of the first part of the building, so it might maybe be too small, but we can go with this size, see if it works or not. And what we might want to do is to carve away, so we leave 3 at each side, then we do this. And what we can do here is to grab the color from this one and just color that one. That's gonna be nice, look at that. So then we want to make sure that this is in wood. That's what we're gonna go for. So this is the one we'll be using, and the color I'm gonna change as well to a dark one. There we go. Pretty nice. And also I want to load this 1 block. And in front here that's gonna be like a tiny porch, and I guess we could then do 1 or 2. Let's go 2. We could do maybe the same for the back, maybe. I'm not sure if we keep it, we might do. Here would be just be a porch, and I wonder if we can find, like we can put fences there with these pieces, and we can make that go around. And perhaps we go like that. And I don't think I want to have a gate there. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make it a staircase, and I think this should be possible because I have a mod for fences that allows you to kind of push them inside of buildings. I think it's related to their collisions, so this should be possible. I'm not sure if oh, that looks kind of cool. Yeah, that looks pretty awesome. That looks freaking awesome. I love that. That looks so nice. I was thinking of having them inside of those blocks, but I think this is even better. That makes it look very interesting. I'm gonna do the same thing for the back side. For science. This made me excited that we can do this. There we go. And I have a vote on the next upcoming series after this one, guys. If you want to have a vote in that, feel free to head over to my community page and throw a vote for which kingdom you guys think we should be playing next. I'm gonna recustomize this side a bit, I think. So we're gonna use the shorter one, this one. So the next series with Stonehearth is most likely gonna arrive sometime in December, is the idea for now. And by then, who knows, maybe we get a new Ace update then, that would be awesome. So I'm really looking forward to that. But yeah, I'm gonna make these two sides kinda the same. We can go up like so. There we go, throw these on top, there we go. That looks pretty awesome. And then let's change these as well. Did I do that one? Did I do 2 of those? Yes, we did. And then a shorter one. I'm actually making my own games currently at the university, by the way, so that's really, really fun. We're working on a platformer as a very, very, very first game project, and it's really, really fun. I'm also running my own little side project where I'm making a little robot to jump around and so on. It's really, really fun to learn and experiment. So yeah, I'm starting to become a game designer slash coder, I guess. But I really enjoy to be part of the many of the different things, so that's awesome. And that seems to be what it is when you work in an indie company, that you can have more than like one role. You're not as specialized in an indie dev company as you are in an AAA studio. At least that's what I've been told. And I think that sounds pretty fun. Okay, so the idea is that we will climb up here and enter the building to the 2nd floor, but I wonder, let's try to throw down a door on each side, because we can actually divide this into 2 different, could be 2 different families. We split it in the middle. Go like that, and okay, so we could lower this one more if you want to. That should be fine. However, I think we should make this one go a little bit different. I think we're gonna go out at least 2. Let's just go like this and see what happens. Okay, I think that is pretty good. So then we want to have like an so the inspiration I had, they have like a balcony almost out here, and that could be kind of cool. But I wonder, then maybe I should let this one. Let's redo this. You should dare to destroy what you made and come up with better things. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so instead of putting that directly so early on, we're gonna throw on the 2nd floor. Gonna load this one a bit, and maybe it shouldn't cover the entire thing. And I highly recommend, like, look up inspiration. Don't be afraid to do so, unless you like totally 100% copy paste it and claim it to be your own creation and so on. But I highly recommend to do that, and whenever you do that more and more times, it's gonna be easier and easier for yourself to do things. I usually do pretty much everything on my own with this, but sometimes it's good, like this time, that I look up some inspiration. The one I'm looking at now is called I'm not sure what it's called really. It's on Pinterest. It's like Viking 5, Nordling Viking houses, fancy house architecture. So that's kind of what I'm getting inspiration from, if I'm wondering. Okay, so let's cover these. So the idea then is actually, I shouldn't have colored that already. Let's go back a bit. So we make this one pop out. Or maybe not. I kind of wanted to go out 1 block. But then I wanted to be almost like kind of like a balcony. We're gonna see. It might be terrible. Maybe 4. I think 4 or 5 is probably needed to be able to like fit some. If you want to have like a chair or like a bench or something. Yeah, I think that's like the minimum. Like imagine we have some fences here as well in front of it. Yeah, I think that, yeah, that's the minimum. Okay. And then we want this staircase, and I think I'm gonna make this like a thick thing, like it could be like a room under here, but I think I'm just gonna go and connect this large thing, and it's not gonna be covering like the entire thing, but instead we're gonna go and a few blocks thinner, not as wide. So maybe like that. I can save around 3 on each side should be there. There we go. Okay. And now we actually only need to like double click that and kind of drag it out all the way until there. There we go. So that will be the last step until we get up, and then we can just keep doing this thing. So it might look weird, I don't know. Because the stairs becoming so insanely far now. But you know, we can do things here. We can make it like a room in here. It can definitely be possible to make like a pathway under here, down to a basement or whatever. Like you can go in here, you can go up here into this one, but you can also go through here. Like let's say go like that. Then somewhere in here you dig down and you make it down to like a basement. I think I might actually do that. It's a little bit tricky to do underground things like after you built a building. It's really tricky to see what you can do. But that could be fun. And I think that amount should be good enough. We can get this all out and just make a hole in there, but I'm not sure if that is really what I want to do. However, maybe want to do that, and then we will like add an... not a fence door, but a door. So a reinforced stone frame door. Maybe one of those. Then behind that we could maybe dig down. We will see if we do it or not. But it's an idea after all. Okay, so let's see then for fences we wanna go with this one. I usually don't do fences like this. I most of the time actually just put blocks, but sometimes it's fun to try different things. And I wonder here, I'm pretty sure I can like, if I want to, I can put like that and then one that goes higher up. Just for science and fun. Then we could do one like that and then a short one in between. There we go. That should be pretty nice. I wonder how it would look if we do that. And like, let's say one... I wonder how this actually works. Since they can be like inside of those, what happens if we just keep doing this? Interesting. And maybe we can do it like this. I wonder if that works, because that looks pretty awesome. Okay, let's try that. We're gonna do like a big science project with this. That's a great way to do buildings, I think, as well, to like just try things. If you have a crazy idea, just go ahead and try it. See how crazy it is. Okay, so I want to have a little bit of variation, and maybe when I just color these darker at the sides and the borders, and perhaps we can take an... this might be too bright. This is the one we got. I was thinking of having a few little spots in here. It could work, I guess. But I think it may be too much. Might be. I don't know. We're gonna have it like that first. We could also add a bit of these in between. That might make it look better. Let's do... Sometimes in the past I used to do like that, so like the bottom were always darker. It kind of works pretty good, I think. Okay, there we go. And under here, let's go ahead and do some support. Support is a beautiful building. Hopefully gonna be beautiful at least. Maybe like that. There we go. I was thinking that under here we can do a support like this, so could go every other one like that. Yeah. So the other side will be slightly different, and I think we definitely need to break this up a bit. At least that's kind of the theme I've been going with. So we're gonna keep doing that. And usually I prefer to have 3 different colors, and there's kind of like one color that is less frequently used, I would say. Okay, so then we need to get into the building. I'm not gonna do fences, but we're gonna search this one. All of these are actually doors, but let's go. Should we go with the standard? Yeah, we can try that. I kind of like a different one though. Let's see. This one, robust door. I think that's one of my favorite doors in the game. Might switch that one out later. I think that one's really nice. However, if you put it aside, that would give more room, I guess. But also we can, if we want to, we can split that into 2 rooms. So we can divide that with a mid-section. I think that's pretty good actually. Let's change the floor coloration for this one to be that one. Kinda looks... I'm gonna go with that one just to make it pop out a bit. And let's do the same at the bottom. So floor, wood, and that one. There we go. Yeah, let's go like this. Let's try to have like a lot of living space. If we want to go down here, we can just go like this. And we also want to split this room up into 2 rooms. So it's gonna be like 4 families living in this one. That's pretty awesome. You can imagine would be every family would be like 2 family members, I guess. There's no children in this game, so. And yeah, let's use the wall tool for this thing. I usually use the wall tool, but sometimes I lean over to do it with instead normal blocks. But it's a little bit of a bug with it. And the bug is that whenever you rotate things in the game, like you can tag it as a wall, you can cycle the normal. So inside means that I can see through from this way. And if it's towards me, I can't see through it. Look at this. However, whenever you're gonna put out the template that has used this method, whenever you rotate the building, it is not actually gonna rotate the normal, which breaks the entire thing. So like, it's a pretty frustrating and annoying bug really. I would love to see that fixed, but I'm not sure how complicated it would be, or if it would even be possible to do so without access to like the core coding of the game. Okay, so now we're gonna make a little roof here, and I don't think I want this to be too aggressive. Maybe at the very end we go like that. So only the last 2 one goes up a little bit more. So here we are, there we go. Looking hopefully pretty okay. There we go, we're gonna go with the green roof again. So let's try to slap the roof on here. And I'm gonna make this go... Should we make it go all the way in here? I think so. It might be better and easier for them to build it if we do it also. So let's just cover this. There we go, and we will see if this is good or not. We will find out a little bit later. How many blocks did we go in here? That was probably more. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So I'm gonna do the same. And I guess what we could do would be to cover the entire side like that actually. Yeah. I think I will actually do that. Yeah. That should be... I think that should be pretty nice. Okay, let's keep going. And then we know we were 6 blocks inside, 6 we got over there. So there we go with the first part of the roof, and it looking pretty nice, I think. And I guess, yeah, I think we should already do the next roof. This one is a pretty wide one. And I'm kind of considering if I should have like another one kind of over these that maybe goes out 2 blocks or so. I don't know. I don't know. I think we'll wait with that, and first we're gonna try this, gonna elevate them up a bit. Here we go, gonna go up 2 blocks. Okay, so we have to do another one, increase that height a bit. Take both, drag it up, extend that. There we go. Okay, I think this might be a bit too wide. So it's not, I'm not sure it's gonna, the proportion is gonna make it look good. It might be too wide. It may have been that this would have needed to be all the way that long for it to look good. Because it's a little bit too short, I think, and that makes it look a little bit more square, I guess. But maybe it looks good anyway, we'll see. And you can always like adapt and add new things to it. And we're actually gonna stop there. And the same with this one. Okay, so it do look kind of blocky here, but I think we're gonna find a way. So let's start with these. Can make it look a lot nicer when we have them. I like to keep this the very last one at the bottom here to be 1 block indented, I guess it's called. And it's kind of nice because it kind of makes that tiny little curve, and sometimes I like to do the final curve down there too, so this will go like that. And the same would go like here. And in this case, I'm not sure, we could cover, might be better, or we could we go like that. Like, it's fun to experiment and find ways of doing things. So I guess we will see what we do. But now I'm just gonna go like that. Go in there, and then we're gonna fill this as well. Okay, there we go. That's how it looks for the moment. Like I said, it looked kind of wide, the middle. We're gonna find some way to make it look less wide, and I had an idea to... We're gonna try it. It's good to try. Okay, so here, the idea would be that we would have one that would be... Either would be positioned over there, or we would even push it out 1 or 2 blocks. Let's try 2. And then we would... need some support from underneath here, and I guess we could do, let's try things. We do it like that. Then let's say we would go like that, maybe. Okay, let's see how this will be. I think this might be pretty cool actually, and that's why I would say at least that if you have an idea like maybe it's gonna be bad, at least try it, Because you don't know until you know. I think putting one there is gonna be nice. Okay, we're gonna remove one over here and put that one on there. There we go. I think this might be pretty awesome. Hopefully. You guys can like it. Let's see. Ah, I like it. That looks pretty cool. I'm not sure how Viking-ish it look. Might not look very Viking-ish at all. Viking-ish. But I kind of like how it looks, really. Now we're gonna work a little bit on adding a few things here, which I usually like to do for my Viking buildings. We're gonna fill this in. Like so. Gonna do the same in the front. Or at the side, whatever you want to call this place. Like that. I feel like we should maybe color that. Yeah. And the same over here. Okay, there we go. That is looking pretty nice. I gotta say, it looks very like probably some rich person living there, I guess. Maybe some highly ranked Viking warrior captain or something like that. But yeah, we have to do a little bit of adjustments, and I guess we could go either with that color fully. We could also go and make this looks like it's the same part. If we want to, we can go like this. Or another way would be to go like that. Take that one and put it there. I feel like that looks kind of strange, maybe. That could work. I'm gonna experiment a little bit with if we add a few of these. Like so. I think this could work, and if we maybe go ahead and do it like that, that's gonna be even better. I think that looks pretty awesome, pretty nice. And if we want, we can do that there too. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, yeah, that's nice. I like it. Hope you can do it as well. Okay, it's turning out really nice. I'm really happy about this. It's so nice when things come together. Even though we still have a lot of things to do, like we have to do the inside. I'm gonna do a little bit of this random coloration of the entire roof. And another thing that is good to do, it might be too late for me already, is to, whenever you use like block tool, to make sure to tag it as a roof. Because if it's connected with a lot of other blocks, whenever you tag it as a roof and you can look through it at some point, you might even be tagging the bottom of your building, and that's not going to be very fun. It's going to be a lot of extra work and later on. So we can actually try that already. So if I tick this one, building vision, then go ahead and say this is a roof. You can see kind of what goes away when I do that. So if this would have gone away, that would be not very good. Let's try this one. And here you can see the problem. So it's removing that. So what we have to do is to find whatever is like hooked together. And in this case, I think it's related to probably that section. But we're gonna fix that. I'm gonna wait a bit with fixing that. But we probably just have to remove the little connection down here. And then I'd like to head over and add a color that is a lot brighter, but not use as many of it. Just gonna be a few little highlighted spots. Okay, there we go. I think that looks already a lot nicer. Now I'm gonna do a little bit of coloring on the outside. I think we're gonna mostly focus on the outside today, and maybe in the next video after this one we'll focus a bit on the inside of it, because it's such a big build. Like it might seem like, oh, it's only one building, but as you see, it do take the time to do these things. Okay, there we go. I feel like there should be something going on here. I'm not sure what should be going on there. It could be a shield, it could be... I feel like there should be something on there. We will see. Or it could be like some lantern. These are kind of nice, even though they might not fit super well for Vikings, but you know, I think that could be kind of cool if it hangs up there. It can also be banners. I'm gonna hang some of these on here if you want to. We have a few different color choices for that. But I think we're gonna leave that for the next episode, so thank you guys for watching today's episode. I hope you enjoyed me doing a little bit of a build, and like I said, in the next episode we're gonna look into going into the interior of the building and do a little bit of building on it. And if you want to vote for the upcoming series of Stonehearth with the new kingdom in the future, and probably in December early on, do so on the community page. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope you had a good time, and see you guys next time. Have a great rest of the day. Take care everyone.